So far in 2026. They've met 4 times previously as managers, Jaissle and Donis. The German with 2 victories, the other 2 ending as draws. Both sides, though, have been gaining momentum through this. Deeper challenge here, though, as we get the action underway in Jeddah. Or do we? Something of a false start here. Kobrani goes back to Anthony Morris again. That was awkward. Presented straight to Mahrez. And Mahrez couldn't quite make Khaleej pay. Morris down quickly. Nearly a gift of a goal.
Yeah, they gifted to him, but I think an informed Riyad Mahrez would take that first time onto his left foot. He chops onto his right foot and it closes the space in the end.
That's right, how does it?
No, not really, to be fair. But Khaleej are the ones that would be happy with their start so far.
And here they come, looking to capitalise upon it. Fernandez, still going, and delivering the cross! And there is the opening goal already. Well, his remarkable run in front of goal goes on. Mazouras there, but he's the first to credit Paulo Fernandes for the part that he played in creating the opening goal, which has gone the way of the visitors inside the first 20 minutes of the match. It's Ahli 0, Khaleej 1. And that sets up the story.
You're right, Phil. Mazouras does ever so well at the back post. I said Khaleej had been a threat and had been outstanding and causing a lot of problems, and it was good play down the left-hand side. Really good play from Fernandes. You can see here they win the first contact, and then it's a good little touch-off, and Fernandes is in. And you're thinking, is he going to get caught up? He slows it down, and what he does, he gets half a yard. Break that partnership of Demiral and Ibanez. They've got the experience, and now they're coming forward again.
Yeah, with options here. To take the shot on is Mansour Hamzi. Not quite with the accuracy required, but just underlines their threat and also the reasons for concern at the back for those in green.
Yeah, the ball falls to Hamzi and he's just confident. Josh King's disappointed.
Mahrez. Masri. Just starting to threat in these sort of situations. It's a slightly deeper delivery, but it's comfortable for the keeper when the header came his way. Maurice able to...
Banyas and Hamed at the moment. He was unlucky there, Josh King. Hit the back of his heels.
Goes Galeno immediately up at the other end. A couple in the middle. Ivan Toney was waiting for it. It was Al Burakan just in front of him that was closest to getting to that instead. Final touch was an Khaleej touch for the corner. Helping out, I think, is the one who rose highest to meet that. Back in it goes again towards Ivan Toney, who brings it down. Wolfs it back in just over the head of Ryan Hamed. Another corner to come.
Yeah, good touch, good play from Toney.
Now, can you?
No, definitely not.
We'll catch up with you, you'd imagine, at some point. There's Mahrez for Ahli. That worked that well, and then it was teased into the middle by Galeno, but enough back to deal with it.
Yeah, it's good play, good close control between Kessie, Mahrez, and first 36 minutes.
The referee will give the free kick here. Alo Waydan was in a good position to do so, and takes further action by reaching for the yellow card, showing it to Bart Schenkerveld.
Yeah, Schenkerveld.
Waiting to make his move. As Mahrez delivers, and it looked as if that was going to drop invitingly for somebody in green, and there were plenty of them in there. An easy job at all for the official just at the moment, and then Al-Sawi going sliding in again. Just moments after the earlier one, so no surprise this time that the referee has reached for his pocket and showed him a yellow card.
I think he showed him a yellow card, but I think the offside flag went up before that.
Galeno has delayed releasing the ball though, Riyad Mahrez. They still have it in a position of promise. Masrami all the way through from fullback, and not quite able to find the finish. Down goes Morris to stop him.
Mazraoui, it's a brilliant run, but he's got to get his head up. He's got to find, I think it's Frank Kessie at the back post, because it's such a difficult angle to go and score from. The run is outstanding.
And it goes again here towards Toney. Kessie will leave it. He was calling for it as well. He was furious he didn't get it, wasn't he, a moment ago?
He was furious, definitely.
And Galeno. Tingana. Mazraoui back in towards Ivan Toney. Just like that, they're level. And that's what he does. Instinctive flick of the foot to find the finish and bring up the half-century in the colours of Ahli. Ivan Toney scores for the 6th game in a row.
Yeah, it's brilliant from Ivan Toney. Keeps himself onside. Mazraoui with the ball in. What a finish that is, by the way. And it was quiet because you're thinking as it hit the back of the net.
Scored. And it was greeted almost by silence for a split second. And here they come now looking to turn it around completely. Goalkeeper grateful to be able to grab that. And it just takes one moment, doesn't it?
Moment of brilliance, and that's what it was, a moment of brilliance from Ivan Toney, and it's an outstanding finish.
Could turn this around.
Yeah, and they've probably done that quite a bit this season, where they've been disappointing in the first half and have a big reaction in the second half, and that's what they're having at the moment.
Galeno. He's allowed to continue. Galeno goes for goal, it's spilled and it's in. And they've turned it around, thanks to Toney. Much more straightforward finish for him this time, but he was in the perfect place to apply the touch. His goals keep coming, and Ahli have not been hanging around in this second half as they look to close the gap on the leaders. This has been some turnaround.
It's been a brilliant turnaround, and Galeno does ever so well, but I think Morris, the goalkeeper, will be disappointed. But all as good strikers do, he's the first one to react, Ivan Toney. It's brilliant play from Galeno. Once he comes inside, can he work the goalie? Is he onside, Toney? He is. Yeah, it's disappointing goalkeeper from Morris, but that's what good strikers are about. Ivan Toney, he's the first one to react.
They just here at home in the league, though, have Ahli. So strong at the shining jewel. Here they come again with Kessie. For Morris, gets the flick on, and there, for a moment, he thought was the hat-trick. Ivan Toney touching it in, the flag's gone up.
He says no, and I think it's a really close one, to be fair, because it's a brilliant header back across from Morris.
Here we go. The referee's given it. Ivan Toney has his hat-trick. Now he can start the celebrations. Well, maybe so too can Ahli, because they are racing clear of Khaleej in their second half, thanks to Ivan Toney. All 3 goals scored by the England international to take his tally to the season for 14 now in this league. This is how close it was.
Oh, that is close, to be fair. Even then, again, it still looks like it's close, but it's a brilliant header back from Mahrez. And good strikers again anticipate. He's on the front foot. The defenders are flat-footed. It's Ivan Toney that's on the front foot.
Game, but there's every possibility that might happen here, having won 4-1 at the weekend. Swinging by Mio, turn goalwards, and in. It is another one. It's Rayhan Hamed with his first ever goal in senior football. Brought off the bench because of injury in the first half. A first half of struggle for Ahli, but that is a fast-fading memory now after the 4 goals that have followed, and they're enjoying themselves.
Yeah, they've kind of collapsed, haven't they? I think they want offside for Demiral, so we have to see that again, because the strike comes in from El Jahani there, but he's onside, Demiral. He's way onside, and it comes out to Ahmed. It's a great finish. It's a great finish from a centre-half who's not played a lot of football matches, but once it comes to him, it's great technique from Rayhan Hamed. Really good finish into that bottom corner, and thoroughly deserved. And you said that about Khaleej. Once they concede 1 or 2, they kind of fold, don't they? And they
could win the last chance. Here it was. But what a second half from Ahli, who trailed at the break for the second home game in succession before stepping it up in style under Mattias Jaissle to turn this around thanks to Ivan Toney, who scored a super hat-trick.